I know some of y'all are going to come for my neck when I say this, but I did not know that there was a whole documentary on the whole Astro World situation that happened a couple years ago. And I know some of y'all are probably going to be like, oh, why are we talking about this? One, because I literally just said that I didn't know that there was a documentary. And I watched it last night, and I'm not going to lie, I have a couple opinions about it. And I know some of y'all are going to be mad when I say this, but I feel like everybody plays a part in this. And I'm not talking about the crowd. I'm talking about Travis Scott, Live Nation, the crew, all of that. Because when I was watching it, even the guy that was like an expert, I forgot what type of expert he was, but he even said that this should have never even happened for real. And that they're all to blame for this. And he's not talking about the crowd. He's not talking about like the victims and the people in the crowd. He's talking about all the people that I just mentioned. But I remember around this time, Travis was basically saying that he didn't know that all of this was happening in the crowd. I think it was something like that. And I want to say this. Okay, I understand if you can't see like all the way in the back, but you're literally watching people in front of you getting pulled out of the crowd, passing out and all this other stuff. And the only reason why I say that he was able to visibly see this was because, one, like I said, it was in the front, and two, he literally stopped the show to let somebody get assisted to because they passed out. And when I saw that person being pulled out of the crowd, it looked like they weren't even alive anymore. So it's just like, how are you able to say that you didn't really know anything was going on when you stopped the show for somebody's lifeless looking body to be pulled out of the crowd and get assisted to? And I don't know if y'all remember one video that I saw on TikTok. I don't know if y'all saw it on TikTok too, but there was a guy that went up on the little crew thing. You know where the people like hold the camera, or like, I don't know if it's like a light. I can't remember what it is, but they're standing on like this big thing. Yeah, the guy, he jumped up there, one of the people that was trying to like stop the show, and another girl, and they were trying to tell him like, yo, stop the show, because people are in the crowd basically dying, and the only thing that he could tell the people was basically to get off because there's a show going. And it's just like, y'all hear these people in the crowd telling y'all to stop the show. And it even came to a point where the guy, I forgot who it was, but somebody was trying to tell the people who could speak into Travis's ear to like get him off the stage and tell him to like stop, because it's to the point where like it's so bad, nobody could come back from this for real. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. We should stop. They told him, oh, give him till 10 o'clock, which was like 8 minutes later, to get off stage. Like, he has to get off stage at 10 o'clock. And I'm like, why wait 8 minutes to get off stage when y'all could literally stop the show right now and get him off? And then y'all had him playing Drake. I don't know what was said in his ear. We don't know what was said in his ear. But next thing you know, Drake comes on stage. And I'm like, y'all are sick in the head. And even though I'm not really like a big, great Drake fan, like his music isn't really bad to me for real. Like, it's boppable a little bit, right? I'm not about to sit here and blame him because I don't know what part he plays in this, but I just feel like it gets to a point where y'all gotta have morals for people, and it's just like, y'all would rather sit here and do a whole concert knowing that people are yelling at you to stop the show. You see people being dragged out of the crowd, and the only thing you could do is just continue to hype everybody up and dance and just keep going. Like, I don't get it. And then I'm not gonna lie, no shade to him, but his apology video that he came out with after the whole situation, it doesn't seem genuine at all. And that's just my opinion. Y'all can hate it or love it, but that's just how I feel. Because no shade, I feel like if you really loved your fans, you would have stopped the show when they had all those people coming out the crowd, when they was yelling at you to stop. I just feel like he didn't care at all. And that's just my personal opinion. And they even had text messages of like, I think the event coordinator and Live Nation maybe talking back and forth, basically saying that it should stop. And that's when they said, no, keep going till 10 o'clock. Y'all, he should have stopped after that. But he came out with another concert back in like 2024 or something like that, I think. I don't know, but this definitely made me look at Travis Scott a little crazy, because it's just like, people really lost their lives behind this. And on top of that, it was over capacity. And I would never go to a Travis Scott concert. I never would. Sorry.